What's good, chat? Let me turn down the music. How are you doing, chat? I'm doing pretty good, I must say. Yeah, let me turn that back up. Nice. I got together a little roadmap that I put together in the. I mean that I physically drew in class, so I can't really. It's not gonna be hard to show it, so I won't. But yeah, we're probably gonna do actually quite a bit of work today, I think. Let me take a gander at the roadmap. Yeah, we got the player controller down, which I forgot to check. We need to do settings in basic AI today. Why don't I just show you that? I do not currently have a picture, no. Because it's just on a physical piece of paper. Here's the song that's currently playing. How do you like the music, by the way? I'm not gonna have this every time. I'm gonna mostly have the Bach. But it's nice to have different music sometimes, you know. This is a Paganini. I think that's how you pronounce that. Anyway, we need enemy AI, and we also need to make bosses and floors. We need the gun building mechanic, which is kind of the main mechanic, but like kind of not really. I don't know. It's like the, you know, Noita. It's more, I think it's more about design choices. I don't know. I don't know how that's all gonna work. Then we need to work on inventory and upgrades. That'll be later. Then once we get done with all that, we'll do some polishing stuff like build a bunch of rooms, do the music. I plan to bring Raffer on to do that with me. That sounds pretty cool. Graphics, of course, and like, you know, effects like screen shake and stuff. That'll all be pretty cool. And that's the polishing stuff. For now, we got to get done with, I can show you what I put on the list today. Very basic enemies, like, you know, target dummies that put out the damage indicators or whatnot. Hold on. Kill that guy. Can you hear that? Let me see if you can hear that. Yeah, you can hear that way better than I can. Yeah, so what I've got on the agenda for today is a very basic enemies that are just like, you can't hear that. Hold on, let me turn up my thing. Okay. Well, I can turn it up a little. You only hear my voice? How's that? Yeah, how's that? Basic enemies, no AI, they're not gonna walk around for today, unless we do make them walk around. Some debug rooms, so that we can, oh, you can hear now, cool. So that we can, some debug rooms so that we can, practice going up and down floors. Oh, that's gonna be, after the entrances and exits. Basic bullet mechanics, so that you can, you know, look in a, so that you can fire in a certain direction. Basic UI stuff, damage indicators, stuff like that. Might do the settings menu and persistent save file for, you know, saving your settings. And more stuff if we get to it. This should be so much easier than the maze generation and should not take me 3 hours to do. I just had a cup of coffee. This is probably a mistake. half a cup of coffee. It's gonna be a projectile because because I want to also have it give it the ability to slow down and stuff, like a decelerating shot if you put that into your gun, you know. I think this game will be a lot more feeling focused than mechanic focused, to be honest, but it'll have a little bit of a cool thing with the guns. I just don't know how much it will affect. Yeah. All right. So first we want to do the very basic enemies, and they're gonna be character body. Whoops. What's that doing over here? It's gonna be a character body. It's going to have hold on. It's gonna have an animated sprite, a collision shape, not a camera, and not a label. No, animated sprite. And a collision shape. And this will be a capsule. No, a circle shape. No, this one will be a capsule shape. So hold on, where do we have the, oops. Where do we have the thing for this? We have the character, we have the collider being right there, and it's like that, right? What's the 8 pixels, yeah. So for this one, actually, let's put, for now, let's put the, oh, you know what you know what we can do? We can put the, we can put the debug player texture that I had. That's what we can do. And then we can put this up here. And like that. There we go. Because in enemy carpet, the enemy can be the creepy guy. Actually, shoot, do I want a circle? Okay, so here's the deal. I could have it a circle, right? And then, you know, it won't necessarily be fair, I mean, so that they can, you know, run upwards into walls and square? Nah, definitely not square. Because then it can't slide. This is the enemy. This little creepy guy. Component scenes. Yeah. And I think I want it to be like this, right? So that you can like kind of graze it with the bullet and it will still work. Or maybe we'll work on balancing later. We'll see how it feels. We'll see how it feels. I'm thinking too far ahead. And this guy is this carpet guy is nice. He's oh, I think you were a little bit wrong. He's not horizontally symmetrical. Look, if you split it across like that, the colors aren't quite there. It's got triangle of blue and triangle of yellow. Very close, but not quite. Everything else, though, all the other parts are perfectly symmetrical. Anyway, there's that guy. All intentional, cool. Oh yeah, so he needs a script. And instead of the character, he's gonna be default. And he's going to be class name entity, right? So he's gonna have some of this stuff that that this guy has. He's gonna have some of this stuff. And then watch this. Entity. Now watch this. This is gonna go away. You can't find entity? There we go. Now you should be able to find it. Watch that. Do you see that? I put it into a different script. We're not putting any enemies on the field yet, and yet it's still gonna work perfectly. See that? Isn't that nice? I love how snappy this movement feels. I cooked with this. This movement actually feels like really snappy and nice. Okay, let's see if you can actually go everywhere in this maze. I just realized it's kind of a... Yeah. It looks like you can pretty much go anywhere you want. I absolutely cooked with this movement. It feels so nice. So what we're gonna want to do is we're going to want to place a random entrance and a random exit. In the maze at some point, but that's not right now. Right now we're working on target dummy. The squares are bigger. No, that's not the real size of the room. The rooms are going to be bigger. The rooms aren't going to be 200 pixels. They're going to be like I don't know, 2, 3, maybe they'll be about 3 by 2 of this size. These rooms are 200. Well, these technically they're not 200. They're like what's 200 minus 10? They're 190 by 190 from the white bits. But if you go from the center of this gray here to the center of this gray here, it's 200 by 200. Maybe I should do the rooms first. Maybe. Although I don't see why, really. All right. So I think so the rooms. I don't know how big the floors will be. That's certainly one thing. Maybe they'll be about this big. How big is this? I don't know, like 8 by 6 or something. Oh, look at that. There's a room you can't get into. Okay, so for the entrances and exits, that's rare, actually, a room that you can't get into at all. True. Currently, what I'm doing right now is I'm working on all the mechanics first so that we can get them down. So what we're gonna want to do for the entrances and exits, which I honestly think entrances and exits probably come first. That's probably the first thing I'm gonna do. I gotta get this all mechanically sound, and then I can layer the feelings on top of that. It'll be much harder to find the entrances and exits. I mean, it'll be much harder to find the entrances and exits if the rooms are full size. Currently. And also I don't know what full size will look like yet. That's for the balancing. That's for when we get to the debug rooms, which I think is on the list today. Let's see. Yeah, it is on the list today. So we'll get to it, but it's a bit down the list. So instead of having the basic enemies up here, I'm gonna have the bullet mechanics come first, actually. Or no, yeah. I'm gonna have the bullet mechanics come first so that you can shoot something, and then the enemy AI right after that, so that we can see the target dummy, so that we can see if our bullet code is actually working properly. So first we can do this, and probably this will come after the target dummies. And the damage indicators specifically will come right here, actually. So there. Maze entrances and exits. That's what we're doing right now. Okay, this code still looks terrible, but I honestly think it works pretty well. And it's not that readable, but you know, I'll work on that as I grow older, as we do this together. First step to bullet is knowing where to shoot. That's why we're gonna have we'll figure that out. I have an idea for that. But first, so this sets up the initial maze. Maze generating algorithm. Maze generating algorithm. That's that. And now we're gonna have to make a new algorithm right here. Yeah. it's gonna look something like this. It's gonna look something like that's the code for getting where we're looking at. Anyway, and that'll be in the player. Actually, you know what we can do right now? We can actually do that right now. So hold on. No, I'm gonna put that. Oh, what? It's doing something weird. Anyway. Dot target position equals direction to get global mouse position. And if we turn on visible collision shapes, hold on. Times 4. Now check it out. It's not working. It's not working because I put it, I don't know, under him. Huh. Oh, look, there it is. You see it? You see it down there? Times 40. You can kind of see it in there. The collision of the player is badly proportioned. There, look at that. Anyway, yeah, the collision is supposed to be in a smaller bit, so that imagine like this up here is a wall. Imagine this up here is a wall, and you go into it, right? You don't expect to slam into the wall because it's because you don't expect the player to slam into the wall because it's kind of an orthographic. Not, is that right? But anyway, you expect his head to go into the wall a little bit while his body does not. And also it makes it fairer because if an enemy shoots you and goes and it can go through you is the point, which is actually nice. Okay, anyway, we're going to choose 2 random cells. Where's the maze? Maze tile, maze rooms probably. In orthographic, you expect the player to bump into the wall. Yeah, you'll see. Basically, you'll see once we get to the debug rooms. Yeah. I mean, the perspective is like from an angle. Like, hold on. Oops. But that works. Hey, wait, would you look at that? It saved our stuff. I desperately want to check that email notification, but I'm on stream. Anyway. Isometric, that's the one. Yeah, here's the room. And the wall will look like this, you know. So if you have the player here, you expect him to be able to go like that. And that's his collision shape right there. So you expect him to be able to, because he's standing upright. So you expect him to be able to do that. And here's the collision shape of the wall. You don't expect him to be able to do that? Okay. Whoops, I can't check that. Whatever you say. Was he doing? Oh yeah, this is so simple. Hold on. Oh yeah, is start is end. Labels, index, exits. I don't know how to do this. Hold on. So we're gonna exits equals R. Okay, so what we're gonna do instead, I think we're gonna do numbers 0, 1, and 2. So we're gonna want this to be in an array. Whoops. No, we're gonna do true and false. Okay, you'll see, you'll see. So we're having an array inside of an array right here. And then this one right here. If you get a... Give me a second. You'll see. Also, you can also make it to where... I could also easily make it to where you can still get a headshot. And on the enemies too. Because I can make it an area 2D. So I can put like a secondary... Third sanctuary already. Anyway, I could make it to where there's a secondary collision that is just for bullets as well. So you can have the visuals and the thing, and also you could kind of protect your head if it's in the wall, but you know, who's counting? Okay, anyway, this is whether it's a... Oh, wait, hold on, no. Okay, what I'm gonna do is if it's false, it's an exit, and if it's true, it's an entrance. We can figure all that out later. I don't need to do that. Yeah. Okay, so... okay, hold on. Instead of doing that, that can access rooms that hang on. That can access rooms that don't have an exit. So hold on. So we're gonna do that if No. That means if every door be an entrance and an exit? Well, no, I'm talking about elevators. The elevators to the next floor. Every door does have an entrance and an exit. But I'm talking about the elevators to the next floor. The elevator that comes up from the previous floor. Or every floor a different scene. First of all, no, it's just gonna delete and regenerate the maze. Because that's how I guess that's just how I set it up. Second of all, it still needs an elevator from the previous floor to the next floor. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm setting one of the rooms to be the elevator. Okay. The only issue is that it could, in rare situations, choose the same room twice. Go back? Probably not. Hang on. If is start, yeah, that's this. So this is the start of the maze. The elevator is stationary thing with an area of activation. We'll decide that when we get to making the actual elevator. That's if it's false. That's that. There we go. That makes it the start or the end. And then re-roll this. Re-roll room index. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? Instead of just completely re-rolling room index, we're going to make it we're gonna make it do something odd like that. So it's either going to be one room away. Hold on. Or it's gonna have this equation for deciding the maximum amount of the random number. So it's at minimum one room away. At maximum minus 14 rooms away. Random numbers probably will eventually become a seed. I gotta think about that. I mean, I gotta focus on that later. Okay, so now we've got the thing to. I think the entrance is that and true. No. Yeah. If it's false, no, if it's false, it's an exit. If it's true, it's an entrance. Right? Yeah. And then for the actual rooms, what we're gonna do is four. That and equals that. And then for this one, if it's an end, so there should always be one entrance and one exit somewhere. Let's see that a few times. Okay, never mind. What? I don't remember how this code works. Oh. Hang on, that, oh yeah, there we go. Now I just have to do this because yeah. Now it looks a little bit uglier. That's okay. I did write that yet. I wrote that 2 days ago and I don't remember how it works at all. Room index. Why is it 83? No, that's right. That's correct. Uh 86. Okay, hold on. Well, it did this one just fine. Oh, okay, hold on. It'll at least do one of them. So it'll at least make the exit. Right? Let's see. I also have not assigned it to WASD yet. Let's see if it gives us an exit. Where's the exit? Should be right in the center of one of these rooms. Oh, would you look at that? Another room that you can't go into. I thought that might happen. Okay, anyway. This is not looking promising. We definitely need less rooms or a zoomed out camera. Okay, well it just didn't, Okay, we'll zoom out the camera a little bit first of all. Just to see, you know, more. Now let's see if okay. Let's see if it actually is at least appending like that, right? So before returning, print maze rooms. Shouldn't the exit of one room being Not necessarily. You can suspend your disbelief a little bit. I mean, technically it should be. Okay. Well, if that worked, I can't tell. Okay, first of all, I figured out how to fix this, I think. Do that. Fair enough. Hang on. Printing out the entire thing was not a good idea. Okay, is it working in any meaningful way at all? Okay, you know what else we can do? Can do that, and if it prints two things, we're good. Uh-huh. Okay, well, it printed two things. Oh, look, here's the exit. Look at that. Here's the exit. And here's the entrance. So the path is something along the lines of this. And then this. You got a clear path to the exit, heck yeah. The only problem is that sometimes this doesn't work. So, let's try that. I don't know where it got 91. Well, the entrance works fine, to be honest. And also, yeah, whatever. Anyway, I don't think it would necessarily make anything easier. We've almost got this. 91. Oh. Okay. No, that should not. Okay, anyway. Print a random number between, Oh, okay. Oh, no, okay. There we go. Now that'll do. That'll do it. Let's put the modulo on the outside. And now it will always be... Now it will always be within the thing. Okay, so 37. So that's what? Not 37, blah, blah, blah. It should be maybe on this row. Oh, nope, there it is. Here's the exit. And here's the entrance. It's almost a straight shot. And if we do that a couple more times, it'll keep. Oh, okay. You know what? I have an idea. I have an idea. I can, I can modulate it, so hold on. instead of printing entrance and exit. What's this? I want one of them to be green and one of them to be red. So, red, green, blue, transparency. There we go. And this one, red, that. Now watch this. This'll work. Here's the exit, and here's the entrance. So now it's much easier to see. Isn't that nice? And this was just actually a straight shot. Heck yeah. Okay, let's do it again. Hold on, let me make this start in full screen real quick. I don't know why it's over here. Window. Maximized. There we go. Now watch this. That problem is indeed solved. Check that out. So we exit from here. No, we enter from here. Tap. We should make it spawn the player on the entrance too. There's no exit there. Heck yeah. That's perfect. Okay, what did I say is next? Yeah, okay. We should, first we should make the player spawn on the entrance. So... What if I do that? And then... I don't know. Oh no. It already awaits. So it already builds the maze. And now we can put yeah. Actually, no, yeah, because we're gonna do that. We're gonna instantiate the maze, and then we're going to instantiate the player. Yep. And then another problem with this is that okay, hold on. Okay. We're gonna do that. Whoops. And then we're gonna do this. And then we gotta remember to set the, gonna do that. You know, just in case it runs into a room with no, no entrance, you know? Whoops. That's my bad. Okay. Yeah, just in case there is no... Oh yeah, it doesn't actually instantiate the player. Let's see. Every exit should be accessible. There's rare cases actually when the exit is not accessible. There's like extremely rare cases in which the exit is not accessible. Because there is a chance the maze is actually closed off from each other, but that chance is like absolutely, completely minuscule. Like, obviously with infinite floors, it'll happen eventually, but we can also cross that bridge later, because I just honestly don't feel like doing it right now. What we can do is like have destructible walls or something. In fact, if we even like make it to where so this is the chance that it will remove an exit instead of just that'll remove an exit instead of just passing through. So this will close off. This and these three others are the code that actually makes it to where rooms can be inaccessible. So so what this could do instead is it could actually just make a breakable wall in between them. But that can be later. And the destructible wall can have like a certain amount of health or something. But that can be later. Or could also just make it an actually could also just make it an actual maze. Or the wall boss. Could actually just make it an actual maze as well, instead of having rooms with multiple entrances. Or more entrances than two. But I don't want to do that. That sounds bad to me. I think a breakable wall is best. So what was I doing? I was doing something down here. Oh yeah, I was doing the instantiate player thing. So this is going to have to give us the entrance position. So the room dimensions. It's not 100, it's 200 by 200 right now. So we'll change this later to match the room dimensions. Which will probably be something like 600 by 400. Or something like that. Anyway. What was I doing? Oh yeah. Entrance position. Oh, this is the exit. Yeah, oops. Entrance position equals vector 2 Hold on, actually. We have to figure out where we are in the array. Room index. We have to figure out where we are in the array. So that's, what was the equation for that? It's the current, what is the, times width plus x. Y times width plus x, yeah. We have the index position. We have the, no, yeah, we have the index position. We need to get the, so you have index position equals y times width plus x. Okay, so the, oh, I remember. And it needs to be room index mod, and then the maze size dot x, and then room index, and what was it? Yeah, divided by room size dot x, and that's how you get the array position. Oh yeah, and these, that's how to get the tile we're on, and within that tile, times room size dot x, room size dot y. Yeah, I think that should work. Oh, I forgot to actually instantiate the player. My bad. Preload. That should be good, and there we go. That should do. Okay, well, that was wrong. Something went wrong with that. Let's see, that's like what? And then... well, the X was right. The Y just was not. Room size dot y. So if we go down from each place we spawn, that we should. Okay. Six, seven. Why? Is it just messing with me? Is it giving me a 6-7 reference on purpose? Okay, that's just weird. It shouldn't be doing that. If it's 67, it should then mod it by maze rooms.size, which is 14, which should be No. Modulo 64. It should be 3, actually. That's just wrong, actually. Let's try again. If that keeps happening. Okay, would you look at that? Okay. If that happens multiple times, then it's a fault to me, and it's okay. Okay, it's what? It wasn't happening 2 seconds ago. Okay. That should do. And also we can make this 0 now. That's just that'll just skip it if it's the exit room. Cool, cooking, nice. Okay, why is this not working? It is kind of working. I'll see you later, Nemesis. Oh, maze size. There we go. Okay, that should work now. Yeah. And now we can do like plus room size dot x divided by 2. And then same for over here on this one. It's gonna be a really long equation, but that's okay. Even if it looks a little bit ugly. Plus, now this will put him in the center, you know? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Heck yeah. Okay, let's find the exit. Let's imagine we're clearing a bunch of enemies and hanging around, you know? Look at that, we found the exit. Now we can go up a floor. Oh, would you look at that, we found the exit. Now we can go up a floor. Even just as a little maze generator, it's kind of fun. Look at that, we found the exit. This is obviously pre-recorded. I'm finding them so fast. I'm taking pretty much the optimal path every time. Oh, that just straight up was the optimal path. This is obviously pre-recorded. Footage. Okay, well, that one was just a fumble. Obviously, it's pre-recorded footage that I'm just reacting to. Heck yeah. Oh, well, that one, I think I saw it even. Huh. Well, so far it looks like we're gonna have a little bit of... Is this one unsolvable? Hang on, is this our first unsolvable? Wait, okay. No entrance here. No entrance here. No entrance here. Would you look at that? This one's unsolvable. Is that cool? This one's unsolvable. It's such a minuscule chance. Look at that! It's unsolvable! Now try with a larger maze? Okay. I sure will. Oh, it's 8 by 8. We'll double it. 16 by 16. Watch the entrance and exit be right next to each other. Obviously, it's pre-recorded. It's pre-recorded, guys. It's pre-recorded. Literally the tile next to each other. The next tile. Okay, yeah. Okay, where's the actual, where's the thing now? I forgot the text color is the same color as the rooms. Oops, I went legal move. Okay. Now imagine these are filled. Now imagine these rooms are filled with a ton of enemies too, and it's just like and it just feels a little bit overwhelming. Oh, here's the exit. What did I say we're working on next? I kind of do feel like working on the debug rooms. Hey, would you look at that? Optimal path. Oh, basic bullet mechanics. Actually, what if we did do the debug rooms right now? That's what I'm feeling like. Okay. Hold on, where's the code that decides where these debug maze rooms go? That's in the game scene, isn't it? Oh, yeah, okay. So this should be room size.x. And yeah, now it does the exact same thing, but better. It's only better internally. Oh, would you look at that? Pre-watched. In a BII, yeah. I'm gonna make. I do kind of want to make the rooms. Okay, so what was it gonna be? It was gonna be like let's make it. Let's make it a 4x5 room, and it will be 400 by 500, 400 height. But that's just the floor. So the walls will be an extra. .64 by 64 is really small. How do we want the walls? 50 pixels, 100 pixels. On the edges, I think I want 50, and yeah, okay. So, so that's gonna be the floor, 400 by 500, and then add that, and then that, and that looks pretty good. And then what we're gonna have here is the walls are gonna be 50 pixels. Oops. So what I want is to make this line 49. Whoops, that's 100. There we go. There we go. There's that, and then yellow or something. And then these. Oh, that's not 100. So I need 50 more pixels. I'm jamming to this. This is so good. Yellow for the sides. There we go. Whoops. Hang on. That's just yeah. I'm not gonna make it actually yellow and red. But can you kind of see what I'm getting at? Yeah, that's what the room will kind of look like. And then I want yeah, hold on. Before you get your hands on it, I also want to make like that. And this will be like the bottom edge. Yeah, give me like some good floor tiles and stuff or whatnot. Here we go. I'll export it to. Oh no, you can't see that. Well, actually, let me. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna export it and share it to you. Make the bottom a little bit bigger. Okay, hold on. How much bigger? Like 10 pixels maybe? It's gonna be like the top. So this bottom edge right here is usually going to be the top edge of this wall, if you know what I'm saying. The bottom edge, the bottom edge down there is gonna be the top edge of this wall. So maybe I'll make it like 10. Three over 2. Fractions are hard. That looks pretty good, doesn't it? Yeah. And then there's probably going to be a door around here and here as well. And of course here and here. Oh, actually, that's a... So first of all, I'm going to want to know... That's actually a good thing to get handled before I send it to you. Yeah, green. Okay, green for doors. I need one door for each potential variant of north, south, east, and west. So how big is this? This is yeah, 400 pixels. So 200. That's here. That's the middle. If you go here and you click, select that, 199, and if you go here, select that and do that, it should be 199. There we go. And then how big do I want these doors? Let's say 50 pixels on each side. I don't mind that. And then have it like that. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go down here or down here, select right here, and look at the angle value. 116.33. So I need a up here 116.33. There we go. And now as you can, oh, that looks bad. I don't know why that looks bad. That looks much better. 98 degrees. Something along those lines. Okay, hold on. We can see this by going straight up in this way. That's 14. So straight up. Whoops. Straight up. And this way, that's 12. So first of all, let me... this needs to be 14. And then, yeah, that can be the door on this side. I'll draw that in a little bit. Do you use GIMP, Nemesis? If you use GIMP, I can just send you the XCF for this. And how big is this? It's 440. Do you use the program GIMP, this program? 440 divided by 2 is 220. You have GIMP? Cool. I'll just send you the XCF of this then. So I need 219. And that's that bit. I don't know how big I want this to be. 219, that's halfway. So that should be the center right there. Probably a little bit smaller than the other one, I don't know. Maybe, yeah, 40 pixels. Yeah, that's fair enough. Does this just want to be straight? I don't know. Definitely not. Yeah, if you do want to make these debug graphics, that's fine by me, and if you don't, that is also fine by me. Whoops. The yellow ones are straight? No. I get it. I see. So we want it to be like 9 and 9, and it's gonna be something like that. And then it's gonna, the door's gonna look somewhat like that. Well, not 9. So this is gonna be, I don't know. Maybe we'll do 14 just like the other ones. Whoops. Let's see how that looks. A little bit more. I think this is gonna be 30. Let's try that. 30. Do you kind of see how... Okay, I'm not good with angles. I think this one should be more than 30 and the other one should be 30, so... I don't know. Like that. Yeah, okay, I think it should actually just be the same exact thing as this, now that I think about it. So, what was that again? 116.33? Yeah, 116.33. Let's try that. Okay, now that looks a little bit too much. But I actually don't think it is too much. I think I was wrong. It's not too much. Go to the center. It's a matter of perspective. Me.
ですか?
Okay, well that's not quite there. Let's try that. Ooh, actually, that just looks better in general. I think it should be the same angle. 141.48. Oh, well, that's not bad. Yeah, perspective is kind of hard. That's not bad. I mean, it's not terrible. It's pretty bad. Oh, you know what? You know what it needs? It just needs bigger doors, is what I think. Make it 72 up and down. And then this can be, what was it? Something 0.63? 141.48. I mean, that sucks, but not, I guess not terrible. I guess these are good for debug graphics anyway. Hold on, let me make another layer real quick so that I can, there we go. So that I can put like, debug lines. That. Here we go. And then like that. And like this. So now this is a door. Okay. And then this one. Oops, I accidentally did put that on the, yeah. All right, now that's good. Okay. I was worried for a second that you guys couldn't see the screen, but then I realized that you can. Haha. Okay. 39. Got it. And that's what angle? 38.52. There we go. Now that's all four of those done. Yeah, yeah. Haha, very funny. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now I definitely need to learn perspective. I need to know what my vanishing point. Oh, vanishing point. That's right. Okay, I need to figure out what my vanishing point is. I'll do that on paper. I'll practice that on paper later. For now, this is a perfectly serviceable debug room. So what I'm gonna do, is I make a north wall, south wall, east wall, west wall, right? And then what I'm gonna do is rectangle select. Actually, what I'm gonna do instead of that is select none. I'm gonna do this. Oops, there we go. And then I'm going to do that. Now watch this. Now it's a door, now it's not, right? And for the background, what I'll do is I'll do this. So now you see there's the walls, and then the door is closed, right? South wall, do the same thing. Then do that. Hold on. I just realized the perspective will look really weird. Whoops. So what I'm gonna do up there is something else. I guess there. And yeah, it looks a little bit goofy. Oh, actually, that's not right at all. Something like that. That's 4 away. Like that. Now, see, it's kind of like that, right? And then how many pixels is this? 9. So now I'm going to have 9 extra pixels here. 9 extra pixels taken out of this side. And for the south wall, I'll extend it out a little. Whoops. Shoot, did I put that on the background? I did. That's my bad. Very intense drawing, exactly. Now that should look pretty perfect. And as for this one, east wall. That's this one. That's that done. Whoops. There's that. And the west wall, same deal. Sure does look like a... Oops. That's my bad. Sure does look like a building of some kind. These obviously are just debug graphics, and they're like bad ones at that. But they'll get the point across. So now, what I can do, get rid of this. What I can do is I can genuinely just export one of these for each of the different orientations the thing can be in. So hold on, before I do that, I gotta turn off the camera so that you can't see my file paths. I have somewhat of an idea. You weren't here for this, but I did Technomancer. Before, or I started working on Technomancer once before. It did not. Nothing came of it. But I had some art for that. I'll send you that as well later. I don't have one, but yeah, whatever. Room 0000, that's no entrance. Then room just north. That's room 1000. I'm gonna be going with binary. Just south is next. Binary, but like, you know, kind of backwards. Room 0100, just south. Then north and south, that's 1100. Then there's no, not north or south, but east. It's north, south, east, and west, right? Let me check the files again. North, south, yeah, east and west. Then just east, 0010. Balanced ternary. Mm-hmm. East and north. You know what I could do instead? Oh my gosh, I'm stupid. Okay, hold on. Let me delete like all of those files real quick, because I just figured out that I can just export the doors alone and the rooms alone, and the base room alone. And then I can have the doors as another sprite lay on top of the thing, you know? Okay. Hang on. I have to find the yeah. Okay, so instead of exporting all that, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just export room base. And then I can export door north, door south, door east, and door west. That's only for the debug rooms though. I am gonna have to do like actual art later. For lots of variations of different rooms. But for those, I can also I'm also going to export the walls as a different thing so that you can go behind them. You'll see what I mean. And so that, you know, enemies can hide behind them. Maybe I'll make a slime door room. Maybe. All right. It would be kind of funny. Excuse me. All right. Now, let me turn on the screen again. There we go. And now, instead of the debug maze room, I'm gonna have a debug maze room 2. Actually, I'm gonna make it a static body. No, what? What'd I do? Okay, anyway. I'm actually going to make it a sprite. I was lying. And then I'll have a static body in it. The debug room maze, yeah. Give me a second. Debug room 2. And this can be in, yes, component scenes. And it's going to have the same script. Component scenes script, debug maze room. Except now, this time, I'm going to disconnect this script. I'm going to get rid of the, okay, hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the, does the exit work as intended? Yeah, well, I mean, like, you know, as it should for now. Oh, shoot, actually, you're right, hold on. I just remembered. I'll put a label on it, actually. Their walls. That's actually correct. I don't need these labels anymore. So first of all, shoot. Get this out of here. You do not go to the next floor yet. I'll do that someday. Room base. Comment these out for now. Make this a label. Yeah, they're not working as intended, yeah. For now. Instead of doing that, I'm gonna do, and then this. And then this. And then check that out. Yeah. And speaking of game scene script, and instead of wait, where was it? Instance player, right? Or no, it's the entrance position. Can remove this bit. There we go. Whoops. Not really, because I have to make it load a new thing each time. Actually, it is like kind of sort of decently simple. Sort of. I have to write a ton of new code for it though. I'll do it maybe I'll do it in a second. Okay. No, not wall sprites. No, these will be door sprites. D-O-R-E. Whoops. I'm gonna get these working and looking right. And what's the dimensions of this again? 500 by 550. $500 by 550. There we go. Okay, well, let's see how that works right now currently. It's not gonna show us oh, extends sprite 2D. And color is not declared. Modulate though, right? Visibility. There we go. Let's see if this works. Just, oh, yep, look at that. Well, kind of. How strange. Oh, because the modulate is green. And if you add green and red, it makes black. Okay, I did the sprite work just a little bit wrong. Green plus red is black. That's actually sick. Shouldn't it be white? I did do this sprite work just a little bit wrong. But you can see how it works. You can see how it's coming along. The colors also look really ugly. Let's find the exit. Let's just pretend all the doors are open, because they are. Yeah, this looks really ugly, but it's not terrible. I gotta fix that bit too. No, we'll figure it out when we're doing the perspective. Where's the exit? Probably ought to make it smaller. I kind of like the room size, I think. It does look terrible. It looks ugly. But you can see how it works though, which is the kind of the point. Well, first of all, where's the exit? It's gonna be a room that looks kind of weird because the colors are wrong. What's it supposed to be? It's supposed to look red, so all the other things will look, all the other colors will look weird. Definitely want to make the maze size smaller. Okay. I actually don't like that. 0.5, let's do. And second of all, let's make the maze size smaller. Let's go back to 8x8 and see how that works out. Maybe I like the scale of the rooms, maybe I don't. Okay, well, that looks ugly. The exit's right there. And it also looks incredibly ugly. Okay. What if I did that? Oh, because it's subtracting colors. I see. Well, that you know what? We don't even need to. We don't even need to have it a different color anyway. Okay, so let's put up the doors. Let's add a node. North door. And then duplicate that 3 times. South door. East door. And west door. North door. South door. East door. And west door. I don't even need to hide them. Watch this. Watch this. It's gonna work now. Okay. Oh, because I didn't actually add the textures. North door. South door. Whoops. East door. And west door. Something is wrong with that. Oh. There we go. That should fix it. There we go. Oh, well. There we go. Okay, I thought for a second it was just because all of these were all open. Check that out. It's working. It's functioning properly. It still looks terrible, but you know, it gets the point across. And here's the exit. Yeah, I'll send you the things now, Nemesis. I'll send you the thing to do with as you please. Uh-huh. I'm sure. Hold on, the XDF file is not showing up. Did I save it? I exported it to the wrong place. I did. I did indeed save it to the wrong place. There you go. You'll fumble the design. At least you'll make it look at least you'll make the colors look prettier, you know. Okay, I gotta. There we go. I love Baller World. Baller World is so. You guessed it. Baller. Okay, what are we doing now? Debug rooms. Bullets. We'll do bullets. Oh, wait, hold on. We're not done with the rooms yet. We need to do the, on ready door. We gotta do, first of all, gotta give him a collision. Whoops. Come on. Come on. There we go. Let me turn off these for now. Do that. Can I do a collision polygon, I wonder? It's gonna... Whoops. No, okay, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna do a square instead. It doesn't matter if it's just a little bit janky. Okay. Give me a second. I don't know why local to scene is off by default. I want a new one. There we go. What? Huh? You didn't hear what? I don't remember what I was saying. I have to make a new one of these each time. That's okay. Oh well. It'll be lost to history. This song is quite baller as well. Yeah, I'll make that like that. And instead of making this one a new one, I can actually just... probably duplicate it again too. And then put it down over here. You'll be able to go through the walls a little bit, but that's okay. I'll do a collision polygon later, I think. For now, jank is okay. And we need 2 more of them. No, not a circle. And then we're gonna need 4 for the doors. Oh, we actually don't need this one. That's okay. And so I'm off by I'm actually off by 1 pixel on this. No, never mind, I'm not. It's just that, oh shoot, it's 0.5. No, why is it 190.75 pixels? Why would it give me 100 point? Why would it give me 0.75 pixels? Don't tell me. Okay, that is 191. It just won't fit. Okay, that's frustrating. I got the perspective. Well, yeah, it is very dark. I got the perspective okay, not perfect. And another static body. And for this one, we'll need rectangles. More rectangles. Like that. Now we are held accountable for breaking the laws of physics. Oops. I don't know why that one doesn't fit on right. There we go. What? Stop that. Okay, whatever. And then hide that one. And then this, yeah. Okay, actually make a new one. Oh yeah, I should send you the other texture I had. Give me a second. Let me send you the other texture I had. The texture I had from the old Technomancer. Let me see. You don't have to make it look exactly like this, of course. And I had the I'll show you also room 1111 for the doors. The doors actually looked the rooms actually tiled a lot nicer back in the day. Yeah, they actually I see how I did it too. I had a rim around the top of it. I had kind of a rim around the top of it. Yeah, metallic futuristic. That's a good way to put it. Okay, let me turn vision back on. There we go. And the script. Let me see, actually 2D. There we go. And this. Oops. And finally, this. Let's see. Got disabled. E, door, collisions. Okay, now observe. I didn't click play, I don't think. Oh, okay. Okay, I did it wrong. Now it takes forever to launch for some reason. There we go. Okay. Not exactly what I had in mind. Well, it somewhat works. Except the north one is not getting disabled. Actually, yes, it is. But none of the sprites are visible anymore. Okay. Oh, because I turned it. No, I turned the entire node off. Okay. Let me turn off debug visible collision shapes. There we go. Now this is completely functional. Fully functional. And yeah, you can kind of go through it a little. That's okay. I'll figure that out when I actually do the good art for the rooms. I think if these walls are also later if these walls are very thin, I should make these walls very thin too. That's a problem I had with the original as well. And I should make the area outside black, of course. I'm jamming. Let's make some bullets. Let's make some bullets. First of all, let's make a sprite for it real quick. Just a quick little. There we go. Hang on, let me turn off the camera. To export. Give me 1 second. And let me turn back on the screen. There we go. Gun time. We already do have the direction the player is facing. Actually, we're gonna, you know what? We're gonna do this code in the enemy code because this extends entity. So, okay, hold on. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this. We're gonna make a quick bullet. We're gonna make it, yeah, I don't know. Hold on. I guess we'll just make it a node, or a sprite. And then... yeah, component scenes. And we'll give it a simple script to, for now, just move forward. Yep, there we go. And then the bullet movement should be simple, yeah. No, the bullet should have the bullet is the one that should have the the bullet should know who owns it. Shooter equals self. That should work. And should be yeah, okay. Yeah, it should only know it should know where to go, and it should know who shot it so that you can get the credit for the damage. So you can get the kill credit, you know? Oh, and so of course so you can exempt yourself from being shot by it. Cuz it's going to know if it's going to, because for each entity, if a bullet enters their area, then they're going to want to know who shot the bullet, so that they can be exempt to it if it's their own projectile, because it'll spawn inside you. And now here, func in input. Give me a second. And it's fire, right? Yeah. So actually, oops. Let's make a quick quick aside to put keybinds in. Input map. So fire can be that, move right can be that. Move left can be that. Up. No, that's backward actually. And move this way can be that. And I'll do this for controller too later. Oh yeah, it's gotta get a direction too. So it's gotta fire it's gotta be a direction in radians. So now this one is gonna be like, I don't know, 10 and that should be a float, right? Okay. Now that should work. Okay. Radians, because that's how Godot works. It's actually a vector too, I was wrong. Okay, there we go. That should do. That should work. That should just make the, that should just actually work right now. So the enemy has no parent? Or the entity has no parent? Okay, hold on. Actually, we'll errors. I don't know. Well, let's make the player character also get, there we go. Now that should work. Well, you know. Oh, I didn't give the sprite a texture. Silly me. It didn't work anyway. Let's see. Let's make the speed really slow. Let's make it also at the top of the Z index, just in case. Did it work? Well, it did work. What if I just make it not move? What if I get 5 Z index? What if I make the texture really big? Okay. What if I make it actually... Hold on. Let's do that so that the maze doesn't appear. Oh, now it works. Well, it worked once. Oh. Oh, I get it. It always spawns at 0, 0. So we're gonna actually have to make it I'll just make the bullet go to you, actually. Look at that. Oh, wow. Isn't that something? Oh, and it still runs it like perfect. It still runs perfectly. That's so cool. Okay, I think I know how to fix this too, so it's okay. Look at that! That's so cool. It'll crash eventually, but actually, it'll take a while. Look at how many I can spawn. And also look at how they go out like that. It's so cool. That's so cool. Okay, anyway, I know how to fix that. I think so, anyway. Yeah, there we go. No, let's make it 10 speed. And also, let's bring the maze back, but after this one. Let's give, you know what we're, you know, oh, whoops. You know what we're gonna do? Well, we're gonna give the enemy a bear. Oops. I'm gonna reorder these to make it look better. There we go. Enemy AI, kind of, sort of. We also need to, the bullet also doesn't collide with anything right now. Probably gonna make it collide with the walls later. I'm not sure how to go about that actually. I think I'm gonna probably have to give everything in area 2D as well. Which actually won't be that bad. I mean the walls, I mean. Okay, hold on. What was I doing? Yeah, fire cooldown. Less than or equal to 0. Fire rate. No, fire cooldown equals fire rate. Is action pressed. And that'll be, instead of on input event, that'll be during process. And hold on, let me quickly just label the text color. That'll be theme overrides colors. Font color should be black. There we go. No, yeah, outline. That's the one. Shadow offset, outline size, that's the one. And let's bring the maze back. That's in the game scene, isn't it? Yeah. That code looks so ugly. Look at that! Fire rate, heck yeah! I want it. I want the fire rate to be a little bit slower than that, I think, though. Once every half second is good, I think. Yeah. Heck yeah, look at that. And it runs during process, so that you don't have to be constantly having an input event to also be firing. That's nice stuff. That's good stuff. Just a quick nitpick. Let's make the label round. There we go. Ghost bullet? What? Oh yeah, I can go through walls right now. Oh, and I gotta make the, now we don't have to use the arrow keys anymore. Now I can use WASD and it will look good. It does go through walls right now. That's a complex problem. Okay, what? Oh, yeah. There we go. There we go. Check that out. What? Oh, yeah, I forgot. You can go through the wall a little bit there. We are gonna have to give these a lifetime as well. I'll give it a lifetime of a minute. The bullet can exist for a minute before it disappears. That's very generous too. Or I'll give it like 30 seconds or 15 seconds or something. Oh, I forgot where it is. There it is. Uh... 900. Now I can shoot theoretically infinite bullets. I can shoot theoretically infinite bullets because after 15 seconds they'll each disappear. Also, I can make it something like 9, and it will be ridiculous. What? Okay. Something wrong with that. Oh. Psh. There we go. There's probably gonna be chips you can put in your gun to make the lifetime go down. Not on purpose. That'll be a negative side effect. But you can be a melee class. I don't think integer underflow works really for this. I think it would just first. Well, actually, let's see what happens if it's negative. I think it would just go negative. Oh yeah, if it goes negative, it'll just disappear. Oh, because if it's less than 1. An integer overflow, I just don't think it calculates numbers bigger. I'm not sure actually. I'm not 100% sure. Okay. I'm gonna grab tea. So I'm gonna take like a 5-minute break. But check that out, that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. Let me zoom back in the camera as well. I forgot to do that earlier. What was it, like 1.4? We have a gun, now we do need a target. And isn't that the last? Okay, that's really zoomed in. Let's just make it 1. That's pretty good, actually. It could just be like that in the final game as well. Okay, let me also... I forgot where it is in the thing. Environment, there it is. Now watch this. It'll look a lot nicer once I get to the edge. Wow, I was like at the bottom. Yeah, there we are. Okay, anyway, give me like 5 minutes. Oh, let me mute myself. Dude, was that the Kraken of the Sea? Was that the Kraken of the Sea that went that just swam by? You can still hear it. Ugh, my back. Yeah, I'm alive. Ugh. But I'm approaching the grave, as you can tell from my back. I love this song. It's so good. I've almost beat Earthbound. I got to Gygas Phase 2 and then I died. He sweeping my whole party. I really gotta get an emulator and play it on stream. It'll be fun. Is it Wednesday? It's Wednesday already? Gosh dang it. That sucks. Okay, anyway. Yeah. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot. Okay, so we're gonna do we're gonna give the main give the main thing a thing right here. No. Oops. No, not action. Key. It's key pressed. Key G. We aren't sure how that works. Mm-hmm, exactly. Oh, my bad. We'll spawn an enemy with a debug key right now. Oh, hold on. I just realized it has to be in the player thing. And this guy is going to, hang on. The game scene is going to be the one who does it. Instead of the main scene. Because we have to make him go to the proper position. Game scene. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Right, okay. Now, player. There we go. That should just do it. That should just do it. Okay, well, something's wrong. Oh, first of all, the enemy is just invisible because, okay, hold on. We'll do that. Well, no, it's not. There is a sprite. Okay. I don't know why it's lagging. Is it lag or is it the movement script going wrong? Okay. What? Okay, well, something's going wrong. It's not lag, I can tell, because the bullets are... What? Aha. My debug line is no longer working, first of all. Huh. I don't need to print that every time. That's all right. My ray is not working anymore. I don't know what's going on here at all. Ooh, hold on. What? I want to get rid of a couple of these error messages. Okay, don't know why that's there. And that should remove a bunch of the error messages. Oh. That's why that was there. That doesn't matter. Okay, no clue what's going on here. I did that. What if I did that? Well, that shouldn't do it. That shouldn't do anything. What is wrong? The bullets still work perfectly. Hold on. Let me demonstrate that. The bullets are still working perfectly. Oh, hold on. The fire rate is not going down. What did I change? What did I change? Let me first of all, let me change the enemy sprite actually. Let me change this guy to a carpet just to make sure. Just to make sure it's there. There we go, there's an enemy. Yeah. Okay. Okay, hold on. That should do. That enemy looks a lot like me, exactly. And we can only spawn one per press, right? Okay, where is my thing pointing to, by the way? Let me go and see where my thing is pointed to. And why am I moving like that? It was the moving script was working fine perfectly. Was working just fine earlier. First of all. Second of all, the bullets are still working fine. There's the exit. That's really strange. It's pointing to 0, 0. Okay. Nope, still points towards 0, 0. Let's make it FPS meter. I actually saw, hold on. We can look at this guy. He does things on Scratch. Where's his 3D stuff? Interesting. Sprites behind walls. Whoops. Oh, shoot. I think... Ultra fast rate. This is... Episode 6 is probably the right one.
When you're building a business, writing is how you pitch.
Okay, I don't think I can... Yeah, FPS. There we are. I don't know why it's taking so long to load. Come on. How's my stream doing? Bitrate's good. Okay, so why is the video not working? Is YouTube functional right now? There we are. Okay. Uh, 60 divided by delta. So, where is player character? The label is going to be, there we go. Let's see if that works. Hmm. What if it's 30? $15? What's going on? Why is it? How about not round? I don't know what delta is. Okay. Something is strange. The friction is what's wrong. I think. Hold on, let me turn back on the music. Okay, there's actually just something strange, actually. Something strange is afoot. What? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I have zero clue what's happening right now. And the frame counter is not helping, actually. Hold on. Oh, my bad. Oh, now it isn't letting me shoot bullets anymore. Dude, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the camera for a second. I gotta see something. I mean, well, my computer looks all right. I might just have to end the stream today or something. I don't know. What did I change? What if I didn't normalize the direction? What then? No change. What if I pick all this enemy stuff, right? What if I commented that out? Went to the player. And just put that on the player. If I just put that in the player, what happens then? Well, what? Okay, what if I... I don't know. It looks like it's only, you know the thing where, hold on. Oh. It's this. That's so absolutely bizarre. That's so bizarre. The only thing is now, what is going on there? First of all, let's put these back. Second of all, okay, so what happened there is, why is that not working now? What happened there is, it was on the function down here was, input event. Wait, hold on. Did I put there where I thought I did? I did. I put the input event function inside of the physics process function, which is incredibly stupid. I put it inside this little gap right here. I don't know how I did that. Why did I do that? Okay. Now the only thing is this, where it's not actually doing the. It's not doing that, yeah. It's not doing process. Okay, what I'm gonna do is nothing. Not yet, hold on. Okay, yeah, that's just not doing. What if I put delta back? Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. It's because I have a process right here. If I have this process, it overrides this process. Because it extends the entity class. So if I just do that, it should work now. We are learning. Second of all, this is not working. And I don't know why that is. Oh, got it. Now that's not working.
Yeah.
Don't know why that's not working. Whoops. Interesting. I have some sort of idea of what's happening. It's not actually in the same direction as the... I don't know why it... Okay, that might be it. That might have been it. Alright, Nemesis, I'll see you later. Okay, that was not it. It's going towards 0, 0. Oh. Because I didn't actually fix the right one. I'm trying not to make too many errors. Don't you worry. Local mouse position is apparently at 0, 0 for some reason. Okay, well now that's done. And now we have these guys. Yeah. Which we can run into. I don't like that we can run into them. I don't know. Who knows? We'll figure that out later. But for now, we need to be able to make them shootable. Which I think I'm gonna make it to where they have a capsule that's shootable. So that you can do stuff like this and it doesn't feel like you're missing every 2 seconds. I'm gonna make yeah, because look at how often I'm missing. Look at how often I'm missing. That's not good. So I'm gonna make I'm gonna make their capsule a little bit bigger than them. And yeah, there we go. And collision. There we go. And actually, I'm gonna make your own collision a little bit smaller so that it has to actually hit you. No, hold on. Let's see if this will work for the player. Yep, it does work for the player. That's nice. Ow. Perfect. All right. This one. in the received body. That's the one. And the mask for this is going to be 2. 2 is for bullets. Same with this guy. Should have made like an entity component that that this guy has, but that's okay. You know what I can do? I can just copy the code for this one. Did I do that correctly? No. Did I? Oh, actually, I think I did. I think that just went to his entity component, I think. That his enemy, yeah, his entity, this thing. That's actually pretty neat. It actually did that automatically for this function. Because it's the same name. That's interesting. Great, cool. Let's make the body actually have a thing. The mask should be, of course, the layer and mask should be that. Although the mask doesn't really need to be anything since, can make it a little bit bigger than the bullet. Let's see if that works right off the bat. Let's see if shooting a bullet at an enemy makes it disappear. Did not. Well, of course it isn't gonna print that. Because it's not actually doing. But did it print detected? No. Area shape entered. When a shape 2D of the received area. Okay, I don't know what that is. Let's see. Yep, that's two collisions. One when it goes. One when it enters a guy, and one when it exits a guy. Okay. Excuse me. Whoa. Okay, so what I think I need to do instead of an area 2D then, or, excuse me, I need to get settled. Areas, can areas, let's open the documentation. Performance reasons. Okay. Okay. That's not helpful. Let's go to the enemy and give him health real quick, actually. Yeah. Start with 64 health and then go up as high as you please. All right. But for now, we just gotta. Let's see. Let's see if that works. Okay, well that, okay. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Okay. Oh, okay. I actually just did that wrong. I should be talking more. But that's okay. And I gotta connect this for this guy as well. Disconnect that. Area shape entered. Connect. There we go. Is it still? Is it? Oh, wrong. Oh, wrong thing. It's just the default area entered. Yeah. And that should go, I like how that automatically goes to the other scripts. That's so cool. Okay. Oh, psh. If bullet is not self. Yeah, if this bullet isn't me, it should kill me. No. Okay. Look at that, he's actually sponging up the bullets, and he died! Chat. That's so good. He's sponging it up. Ah, yeah! Heck yeah! Look at that! We're killing these guys. Heck yeah! Okay. Now the bullet needs to store its own damage too. Let's do 16. That's right, 4 shots. Okay, have we done everything? I did that. Done. We don't need to do more stuff. Done. Basic UI. I'm gonna do the damage indicators and then I'm gonna call it. Okay. Yeah, the enemy does have the game. So I'm gonna make a damage indicator. A rich text label with the with red. Table border. Okay, never mind. That's wrong. Default color, that's the one. Font outline. None of that. Okay. Oh yeah, I wanted, component scenes is good. Where's the font outline? Outline size. That's pretty good. And Let's give the, oh, first of all, let's do the game scene thing. Oops. And let's uh-huh. Instantiate one of these. New label dot text equals txt. Oh, I forgot to do the position as well. There we go. And go back to, shoot, what was that? Because it says Alchemy and Sun. Indeed. This is very, very much not alchemy. But you know, we might get to that one day. We definitely might get to that one day. I was thinking of reading and annotating a bunch of Hermetic texts on stream one day. English translations of Hermetic texts that I found online. I already did that for... I already have been doing that, and some art too for English class. I gotta do that after stream today, actually. I gotta start working on a paper. Mm-hmm. And that's a pretty cool job, I gotta say. You are lucky. I wish I had a cool job like that. What was I doing? I think. Oh yeah, it'll do the damage indicator, I think. But I think also. Okay. I think that should do it. Yeah, fair enough. Well, that didn't do. Maybe the Z index is wrong. Oops. Okay. Fascinating. This is also kind of a hobby right now. Okay, let's see if that worked. I think that worked. Okay, this one also, by the way, it is yeah. I think that did work. However, Oh. Duh. I forgot to set its position. Would you look at that? That's right. That's right. Okay. Now I need to give it. Now I need to give the thing itself a little bit of a script. Let's see if that does. Oh shoot, I forgot to... There we go. Okay. And let's also make the... Let's make the fire... See that? And the bullet? No. The fire. New bullet dot damage equals damage. Hey, let's go. That's right. Check that out. Oh yeah. Isn't that something? Whoa. Crash. Ooh. That's something that I failed to consider. Struggling with this German. Ooh, that's a big one. Good luck with that. Yeah, that's something I failed to consider. Something I failed to consider is that some areas are not bullets. Ooh, you know what I'll do? Simple fix. Take off the layer. Now it's just searching and not broadcasting itself. So watch this. Heck yeah. And yet it still works. Because now they don't know that each other is going inside them. But they do know that the bullets are still going in there. I still need to give the walls the same. I still need to give the walls the same treatment. That's right. Good luck with that manuscript, by the way. Yeah. Yeah. I will say, you can do that. You can still shoot him from outside the wall. Because, of course, the things go through walls. There we go. Check that out. That's so good. Ooh. All right, now I gotta work on a paper and all. I think we did everything. Well, we did everything except one thing that I wanted to do. We did everything except like the, you know, the basic settings and whatever. But honestly, who needs it? Who needs it? Right? Who needs it? An hour a page. That's gonna be something, man. An hour a page, 2,000 pages. Well, if you do that instead of playing video games, you're good. People play video games for 2,000 hours. And honestly, it sounds kind of fun. It's like a constant, like, logical puzzle. I know some things about translation, but, you know, I don't know everything about translation due to the fact that I only know English. But I'm planning on learning German, perhaps. It's a class that's offered here where I go to school. Symbols, Latin words, and sentences, and some Hebrew. Symbols, at least, are kind of on the easier side, in my opinion. That's probably like completely wrong, but you know, that sounds like a puzzle and a half. Latin is on the easier side if you know English, I will say. Due to the fact that it's, you know, a similar-ish language. Hebrew, good luck with that. Unless you know Hebrew. Dude, you gotta join the Discord and send some of the stuff there if you can. I'd love to take a look at that kind of stuff. What's debugging around here? German. Oh, handwritten as well, yeah. Okay. Don't need to do that. Speed. It's shadowing a variable. I actually kind of don't care. Bullet is shadowing declared constant. I'll fix that later. I'm gonna, yeah, I know. Inner division, do not care. What's good, Nemesis? Welcome back. I was just about to end, actually. Okay, I don't care. They don't, yeah, they didn't have typewriters, that is true. Oh yeah, Nemesis. Watch this, watch this. Bam. I made the bullet do a bunch of damage, but the indicator works. Isn't that neat? It's just like the Noita one. If you line them up in a row like that. I had a glitch where they where the areas on me and the enemy both detected each other too, so it would crash because I don't have a shooter property, but that's okay because I just made them not detect each other. Exactly, a target. I'm not putting a target on my back, I'm putting a target on these guys' backs. Heck yeah. Movement. Oh yeah, these the movements. Yeah, I was gonna say the basic enemy that I wanted to do today was just the target. Target dummies. Tomorrow we'll make them move around a bit. Tomorrow we're gonna make them. Honestly, it's gonna be really simple. Not tomorrow. Next time. Next time we're gonna make them move around a bit. It'll be really simple. All it needs to do is if it can see the player, it moves in a straight line towards the player. Tomorrow is actually probably nothing. Hold on, let me turn off the camera so I can check that. Tomorrow is probably nothing, to be honest. Because I have a paper to write. Let me see where what did I put in announcements? Oh, I actually put off today. I streamed on the wrong day. Oh well. I was supposed to do this stream tomorrow. That's okay. Okay, well yeah, tomorrow and Friday are off, and then Saturday is another dev stream. Cause I got a paper to write. Alright, well anyway. It's been a great stream. And I'll see you guys all later. I do need a channel specific for the schedule. Alright, I'll see you guys later. But I don't actually, yeah, I don't use ChatGPT. ChatGPT slows me down. ChatGPT makes my writing terrible. Alright, goodbye.